Pastor, back to the issue of, again, support. We've looked at support from a church as angle, okay? And now in terms of just generally, what role can mentors, of course even church family, or other male figures, I know you touched a bit on that, play in helping single mothers teach their children about biblical masculinity and femininity?
Yeah, it's a good question. The like I said, for me, the church is the silver bullet of the Christian life that helps us deal with and cope with everything and anything that life throws at us, that helps us grow and just be useful in the kingdom of God. I think that already, even those children who have both parents, and you can hear it from those who grew up, children who grew up in a healthy church.
Right.
They'll tell you names that are beyond just dad and mom. And they'll say, that uncle really spoke into my life. That one was like a father to me.
Yes.
That one we loved, hanging out with that one and
Yes.
going to that auntie's place.
Right.
So that you find that in a church, children really have many fathers.
Right.
And many mothers.
Right.
And
right.
so just by committing to the church, you get that benefit as a single parent.
Yes.
That you will be recognized and appreciate more
Yes.
than those who have both father and mother
Yes.
in the home.
Yes.
But you'll be really encouraged by it and you benefit from it. So the church just gives naturally
Yes.
that kind of communal environment where children are being raised together. We would be scolded growing up by people who were not dad and mom.
Yes.
Why were you talking in church? But this person is not your dad or your mom.
Yes.
You should not talk in church. You shouldn't be playing with your friend in church.
Yes.
Sit quietly.
Yes.
Or even in the midst of the service.
That's right.
Would have someone tap and say, don't make noise in church. What's that? It's children being raised in that environment where they have many fathers and many mothers.
Yeah.
And so there is that benefit. But I think that the members of the church must really be intentional towards single parents and their children and be deliberate in taking them on. For women, I talked about men earlier.
Yes.
Inviting the male children of single parents to say, let me go have ice cream with him.
Yes.
Let me pick him up for a drive. I'm just going to the plot, I'll bring him back.
Yes.
He can even be with my children.
Yes.
Or let him come overnight, or let him just come for the day. Let him come for a holiday over the break.
Yes. Indeed.
So that I can spend time with him and pour into his life. But even women can bring in the girl children of single parents.
Yes.
Even a single mother's daughter.
Yes.
You can invest in the life of that girl. So that you are another mother to her.
Yeah.
So I think that's the main thing I would encourage. Just and you see it even culturally. You normally in African culture, certainly in Zambian culture, the most sensitive topics, you find a parent saying, "Go talk to your aunt."
Yes.
Go talk to your uncle.
Yes.
And yet
a neutral person.
And yet both father and mother in the home.
Yes.
So the church gives us that with people who we trust and we've come to know over a period of time, who we know if my child goes to them, they're in safe hands.
Yeah.
They won't be taken advantage of. This is someone who loves the Lord and wants to pour into them. But I do think that I always want to reduce the pressure of mentorship.
Right. Okay.
Because people find mentorship to be a huge thing. I need to be, to know half the Bible to be able to mentor other people.
Yes.
That's not the case. To me, mentorship primarily is about just loving someone.
Right.
Just loving someone. Just being there for someone.
Doing life together, I guess, if I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. Just so in other words, when I say point to, let's say there's a single woman with a child, a son.
Yes.
And I'm already married. I've got my own children, and I think, okay, but let me try and pour into his life. You can simply say, let me take him out for ice cream.
Yeah.
And you go out for ice cream, and it doesn't need to be this highly powered, deep conversation. You know, it can just be, oh, look at that person passing. Oh, so what do you like? You
Yeah.
like football, Manchester. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
but Arsenal is better.
Yes.
And those
That
30 minutes.
companionship.
Yeah, and those
Yeah.
30 minutes you drop him off and
Yes.
you're done.
Yes.
And, you know, you'll be surprised.
Yes.
The kind
True.
first of all, the impact that small move would make, because
Yes.
that young boy is thinking, wow, he didn't want anything.
Yes.
There was no
Yes.
agenda.
Yes.
He just took me out and we
Yeah.
had a good time and
Yeah.
he dropped me off.
That's right.
And you tell me which young boys get that
Yeah.
from people
Yeah.
who are not that.
Right.
It's unheard
Right.
of.
It is.
And so the impact on that boy will be profound and
Yes.
tremendous.
Yes.
And you find that the day he has any question,
Crisis.
any
or
issue.
whatever. Yeah.
it's you he comes to.
Yes. Yes.
I remember the one who did this for me was actually a guy who was a young guy.
Oh, okay.
He must have been in his early 20s.
Yeah.
And he came to me and said, I'm going to Mwindula, I'm going to take you on.
Mm.
And I was like, take me on for
What do you mean?
And I had both parents. I mean,
Yes.
my father was the pastor. I was
Yes.
good. I
Yes.
didn't need,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't need this. But he said, I'm going to take you on. And he just said, I'm going to be your friend.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to just, talk to you and invest in you and get to know you and give you space to get to know me.
Yes.
And he said, and I'm going to be a bit intrusive in your life.
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
and ask you questions.
Yes.
Like which girl do you like, and
Mhm.
so as you are becoming a man, what changes are you? And I want to have
Yeah.
conversations with you
Yes.
about the changes
Yes.
you go through.
Yes.
And girls, the changes they go through,
Right.
and how you need to handle that as a guy.
Yes.
And all this, and I mean, I was rolling my eyes and saying, "There's no way I'll ever, be interested in having such conversations with him."
Yeah.
But he would come pick me up. In fact, he was at UNZA. He was a student,
Oh, I see. Wow.
and he would bring me to his room,
Yes.
and I would spend the night with him in his room.
Yeah, yeah.
And we'll just go. I'll just join him in his activity. If
Yes.
he's going for a meeting,
Yeah.
if he's going to see a friend, if he's going to cook.
Yes.
Just have me along. How was your day? What are you up to? And so
yeah,
on.
yeah.
And I opened up to him.
Wow.
I was like a closed shell. And
Yes.
he told me that at first you'll be uncomfortable and you'll be closed, but you open up.
Yeah.
And even
Yeah.
and you'll be running to me. That's what he told me.
So are you a prophet? I wonder.
And I opened up to him like a flower.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, I would be chasing after him and asking questions.
Yes.
And what? And I was
Yes.
after him. And
Yes.
I loved him.
Yes.
He was a big brother.
Yeah.
He didn't have money.
Yeah.
He didn't have a house.
Yeah. Just
He
the
was a student. He
companionship.
didn't have a wife.
Yes.
Nothing.
Yes.
And yet he didn't have great theology.
Okay.
He wasn't like
Yeah.
a preacher or
Yes,
something.
yes,
Oh,
yes.
no. Just a normal guy who loves the Lord and
Right.
tried to pour
Right.
into me and invest into me.
Yeah.
That's what these single, children with single parents
Need.
really need.
Yes.
From us.
Yes.
If I needed that as a person with both parents, how much more those with a
Yes.
single parent?
Yes. Thank you so much for demystifying that, because like you said, many times we think mentorship. Now I need to.
The pressure.
You know?
I need to be this, who
Yeah.
has all the answers.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
The time. No.
Yeah.
Just spending time with
Yes.
someone,
Yeah.
caring about them.
Yes.
Just saying, so
Yes.
who's your best friend?
Mm.
What do you like about school?
Mm.
What's your favorite subject?
Yeah.
Okay, let me drop you off.
Yeah.
And you'll be surprised. This girl will
Mm.
be like, hey, no one has ever done this.
Yes.
Next thing they're chasing you. Hi, uncle. Hi, auntie.
Yes.
When are we going again?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the relationship develops. And you find they open up in a way that you can now speak into
Yes.
their lives
Yes.
where they really need it the most.
Yes.
Because they've opened up themselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.